of Team Break Tuesday. We've got some stuff to do tonight. We have Platinum Anniversary. We'll probably run this one tonight. It's Break PA5, and I'll tell you that one of these boxes has the special variation pack in it, so that'll be in here tonight in one of these 6 in PA5. Took the next 6 boxes out of the case, and just to make sure, I felt them so I could let you know if there's going to be a special pack in there, and I felt what felt like a bump. So that's good news. We also have Bowman Jumbos going tonight, and some of these rounds we're forcing them to go. Some of these rounds we've been waiting on them for a couple weeks now, and so we're going to force the Bowman Jumbo round to go as well. These are going to be the pick your teams in the Jumbo, so there's still teams available on Patreon if you'd like to grab some. By all means, go ahead and grab them, and I'll add you to the list as we go along. The list is currently on Patreon. It is 4 jumbo boxes right there. Someone's the chat saying that there's somebody in here that promised people cards and did not send. So Kenny's cards and more are getting called out in the chat. That's unfortunate, because I know they're trying to build a channel, and then fortunately it didn't last all that long. That's why I always will tell you, if you ever do buy cards from anybody else, always pay with PayPal and pay with goods and services. So if he doesn't send you your cards, you just file a PayPal claim, and then you get your money back. We also have Bowman Retail. That's 6 boxes of Bowman Retail. It is a pick your team round as well. We'll be doing that one probably first. And I figure we'll get this one to fill in an interesting way. We have, I think, 18 spots left, and I figured we would not random them off, but do a randomizer to pick it. So here's how this is going to work. We'll start off by doing a choose 3, pick 1. So you get to, I'll have the randomizer, I'll run the randomizer, and what will happen here is it'll pick 3 teams. Well, it'll put them in a new list, 1 through, I think there's 18 teams left, 1 through 18. And then the first 3 teams, you get to pick which team you want out of those top 3. So, for example, if I run this randomizer, it gives you the Boston Red Sox is 1, and say Yankees are 2, and Tampa Bay is 3. You get to choose between those 3 teams. What team do you want most? Maybe you're a Boston Red Sox guy, you pick them because of Kyle Teal and Cespedes. Maybe you want George Lombard from the Yankees, which is a good one. Chris says move someone from the list. Send him for the White Sox just now. All right, so we'll take the White Sox away. So that's the way we'll fill this up a little bit and make it go a little bit quicker. So we'll take the White Sox off the list in this Bowman Retail round. They just got picked up by Chris. Ryan says, I received the Chipper Jones today. You're welcome, man. That's a great card. Chipper Jones, that was from the $500 mystery pack. And, yeah, that's a great card. So congratulations on picking that one up. We'll be doing more of the Stay Classy packs very soon on Friday over on Whatnot. So, Chris, I got your payment for both White Sox. You are taken care of. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. What should we do? There's 17 teams left in this round. We're going to do choose 3, pick one of the teams. So here's the teams we have left available now that the White Sox are gone. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Cleveland, Colorado, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers, Miami, New York Yankees, the Phillies, San Diego, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, and Toronto. Now, some of those are higher priced teams that didn't sell, and you might be able to get one right here for a good price. So let me show you how it works. Here's an example. I'm going to hit the randomize button, okay? Now, the top 3 would be the names that I would choose from. So I would get to choose between the following 3 teams, the Angels, Boston, and Tampa Bay. Now, if that's me, I'm going to take Boston because I feel like they have got some good prospects. And then I would remove Boston from the list. I'd go back here and take Boston away, and then we can randomize it again. So just a quick little fun way to do it. All right, so It is a choose 3, pick 1. We'll auction these off. DJ says, have you updated the list? I don't see my name anywhere. What's your name exactly, DJ Combat? What am I looking for? I'll take a look at it and let you know. But we're going to start this one right now. We will start it off at $40 for a team, and you get to pick which team you want out of the 3. So you could get a very high price team like the Yankees, the Blue Jays, or Phillies, or something like that. So auctioning the spots right now. You're bidding on a choose 3. This is the 6-box retail round. Yep. It is a choose 3, pick 1. And you get to get a spot in this break. We got Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston. Chris takes one, or puts a bid in at 41. If any time you have a team that you don't want to see possibly get stolen out from underneath you, you can buy it now at any time. The prices are all on Patreon. These are the teams left. DJ Combat's at 45. Life just bid. The top bidder gets it. Have I looked at the price of Heritage Minis lately? No, are they up to like $120 a box? Now they keep going up. It's crazy. They were $50 box, and they're just insanely high. All right, let's see who's going to get the first one here. Type the word end in over here. And it looks like DJ Combat is going to get the first opportunity. Brett Mars has just paid. So DJ Combat, go ahead and send your payment in right now. And then we'll do a pick, choose 3, pick 1 for you. In the meantime, let me get Brett Marceau factored in here as he just sent in for Platinum Anniversary. Brett Marceau, thank you very much. As soon as that payment comes over, we can run this for you, DJ Combat. I see that Dan Schultz just grabbed one in PA5, Platinum Anniversary 5. So there's another one. Brett and Dan, there's only 9 spots left there. That one's going to run soon. In the meantime, if anybody would like to do a personal break, we may have some boxes around of Bowman blasters we could rip open. But all right, Richie, here we go. Richie Arani, you're in. I've got your payment. Let's go ahead and do this. Richie, here you go. Let me know which team you want out of the top 3. Your teams to choose from are, you could choose Colorado, the Dodgers, or Tampa Bay. Which one of those 3 teams do you want? Colorado, the Dodgers, or Tampa Bay? If you want some help, I could tell you which way I would go personally. It's really up to you, though. Colorado, Los Angeles, or Tampa. And Richie, I'll put your name on it once you claim it. That's what I would have chose. So Richie takes the Dodgers. So they're gone. All right, on to the next round. The Dodgers will take them off the list. You still got the Yankees out there and the Blue Jays. Dodgers are gone. We'll do another pick 3, choose 1. Started off at $40 in the 6-box break here. It is live right now. You can bid on it. And we'll go ahead and get this next one going. Hey, Timmy, it was a good holiday break. Good Memorial Day. It was our last full day of school today. Have a half day tomorrow. Life in AZ, just bid on it. Like Seaball bid 42, and Bass bid 45. Richie says, you sent in for a PA5 spot. I actually have you on the list. It's spot 19. Check the updated list. It's in there. Chris is at 46 on this one. All right, we'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit here. Here's what we'll do. To make things go a little bit faster, we'll take the top 5 here, or top 4. We'll go with Chris, you can go ahead and pay. You're at 50. 11 Bass, you can pay. You're at 49. Robert, you can pay. You're at 47. We'll do those. Those are pretty close. Yeah, we'll do top 3 there. So send in, and we'll go ahead and let you guys pick. Chris will get to go first. So Chris has paid. Here you go, Chris. Randomizer, pick one of these teams. You get to choose between San Francisco, Toronto, or Miami. Which one of those 3 do you want? And we'll get you put on the list. I have a feeling I already know who you're going to take. Just waiting on Chris to say. Chris is really deliberating over this. San Francisco. Oh, there you go. I already had you on the list for Toronto. I knew you were going to pick them. All right, next up it was Brett. So Brett, you can pick next. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take them off. And then Robert. So Toronto's gone. Now here's for Brett. Brett Marso, choose your team. Which do you want from these? Miami, Kansas City, or Atlanta? I know which one I think you're going to pick. So Brett Marso, Miami, Kansas City, or Atlanta? Which do you want to go with there? I'm going to guess. I'm guessing you're going to take Atlanta, but we'll see. Yeah, I knew it. Brett Marso takes Atlanta. Thank you very much. Take them off the list. And we have next, Robert Shaw. Randomize it. Here's your top 3. Robert Shaw, would you like to have San Diego, Boston, or the Yankees? San Diego, Boston, or New York? Which would you like to go with? Robert Shaw. Lester's telling you to take the Yankees, but no, they actually vacated that, Casey. Yeah, they vacated that. It's always super annoying when they do that, because I have to go back and do research to see what they sold for. Robert wants the Yankees. All right. Robert Shaw takes the Yankees. We'll take them off the list. All right, next up. So we got those 3. Let me make sure Robert is paid. All right, next spots as we continue along. It's choose 3, pick 1 again. And away we go. Next round of choose 3, pick 1. I see, in the meantime, Austin Gilbert has paid for a spot in Platinum Anniversary. Thank you very much. Kelly Steed has paid for a spot in Platinum Anniversary as well. And Austin Gilbert has picked his team in Platinum Anniversary. He's picked 2 of them. He's got San Francisco, and he's also got Miami. So I'll put you on the list there. Thanks, Austin. Choose 3, pick 2 there. You're welcome, Colby. It depends. We might do top 3. We're at 42 is the high right now on this one. Now 45. All right, we'll clear this one off. Somebody just sent me a message about moving their break. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not. We've got Matt Durfee. You can pay. You're at 47. Life in AZ. You're at 45. You can go ahead and pay. Live and Bass at 43. You can go ahead and pay. And Seaball at 42. You guys can, all 4 of you guys can pay. I'll just try to remember that order so we can do it in that order just to make this move quicker. So Matt Durfee, the Durfinator, is first. Life in AZ is next. Then we've got Brett Marso, Lip and Bass, and then Chris Balestrini. So go ahead and send your payments over, and then we'll go ahead and run the randomizer here. Chris has paid for a spot in Platinum Anniversary 5. You see the Skeens Ball Relic for 400 a card tops now? I did, and I missed it. I got on there right away, and I still missed out on it. Unfortunately, I see Brett is paid. I've got to wait for the other 2 people ahead of you to pay because they get to go first. We'll check on these payments. Matt Durfee has paid. All right, Matt Durfee. We'll go ahead and Chris has paid, and just waiting on Life in AZ to pay. But in the meantime, Life in AZ, get that payment over ASAP. Somebody's saying, move me from PA4 to Mix 5. Robbie Gold Music. Vacating the Cubs. I don't think they're the same price, so you'd have to pay the difference. All right, let's go ahead and run this one. So here's for Matt Durfee. Here's the teams left. We will randomize it. Top 3 teams, pick one of these. You can choose between the Angels, the Padres, and the Phillies. Which one would you like to go with, Matt Durfee? The Angels, the Padres, or the Phillies? It's not a super hard choice there. I mean, they're all pretty decent. So Matt Durfee, which way are you going here? Life in AZ is paid. He's going with the Angels. You got him. So put Matt Durfee's name on them. Thank you very much. Next up, it's Life in AZ. I got it. Adrian, thank you very much. I'll take the Angels off the list, so they're out. Here you go. Pick from these 3 teams. Would you rather the Miami Marlins, the Baltimore Orioles, or the Philadelphia Phillies? So, Adrian, go ahead and pick yours. Miami, Baltimore, or Philadelphia? Me personally, I would narrow it between Baltimore and Philly, if that helps you at all, but maybe you're a Marlins guy. Lester's telling you to take the Orioles. Let's see. He wants the Orioles. So, Adrian, thank you very much. I will put your name on them. Make sure I get the name right, spelled right on here, on your team. All right. All right, we remove the Orioles now. And the next one up is Brett Marceau. So, Brett, stand by to make your pick. Taking the Orioles off, and here you go, Brett. Pick one of these 3 teams. You can choose between the Phillies, the San Diego Padres, or the Houston Astros. Which one would you like to go with, Brett? Phillies, San Diego, or Houston? And then C-Ball will be up next. Let's see which team he chooses. Lippin Bass, a.k.a. Brett Marceau. He wants Houston. That's a good pick. We've got some good prospects. All right, so Houston's out. And C-Ball, get ready. It's your turn. Choose between these teams. Cleveland, Arizona, or San Diego? Cleveland, Arizona. Austin says that's an easy one. It's Houston for sure. Jumbo will become, it's probably going to go the Bowman Retail first, then Platinum, and then we'll do the Jumbo. So I'm looking for C-Ball here, and he says Arizona. All right, you got him. Chris Balestrini has the Diamondbacks. We'll take them off the list. There's just a few teams left. You got these teams, these 9 teams here, all that's left. Some decent teams still left there, so we'll do it again. Choose 3. We'll have the computer pick 3 teams for you, and you get to pick which one you want. We'll auction it off again. We'll take the top few people. Warren Bros is at 41. Robert's at 40. Mellow Bane's at 42. All right, let's go ahead and clear this. Here's our leaders here. You can go ahead and send in payments to the following people. We have Lindsey Clark first. You can send in. Mellow Bane, you can send in at 42. Warden Bros, you can send in at 41. And Robert, you can send in at 40. So we'll do those top 4. They're all pretty close. Lindsey Clark will get the first pick. It'll be, have the computer choose 3 teams. And you get to pick one. The mix has the official calls right there, so as soon as those payments come in, we'll go ahead and run it. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Platinum Anniversary 5 is filling pretty quickly. I see Chris just grabbed one. So, Chris Dascooped, I don't want to miss that one. You're at spot 24 there. There's only 6 spots left in that Platinum Anniversary break. I see that Robert Shaw has paid. Thank you very much. Lindsay Clark has paid. So, Lindsay, here we go. Choose a team. Mark has paid. That's Mellow Bane. So, Lindsay's up first. Here you go, Lindsay. Randomize it. Choose between these teams. Lindsay, you can pick between Cleveland, Boston, and Colorado. Those are your choices. Cleveland, Boston, and Colorado in this round. Which way would you go? I think you're going to pick Boston, but you might pick Cleveland because you're located in Ohio. Lindsay's taking Boston. So Lindsay Clark has Boston. We'll take them off the list. Next up, Mark Mellowbane. Here you go. You choose. Which one of these 3 teams would you like? San Francisco, Cleveland, or Kansas City? So Mellowbane's up next. Would you rather the San Francisco Giants, the Cleveland Guardians, or the Kansas City Royals? Lester is giving you the KC as a suggestion. We'll see what Mark wants to go with. He says he's going to go KC. So Mark, thank you very much. By the way, I sent out your 1 of 1 today. The 1 of 1 we pulled yesterday. Next up, it's Richie. So that should be in your mailbox soon. Let me see if Richie's payment has come in. It has not. It has come in. There it is. It's down here. Man, you're the first one to get it in there, Richard. So Richie's up next. Let me go ahead and remove Kansas City from this. Richard Warden, here you go. You can choose between Cleveland, San Fran, and Tampa Bay. So Richie Warden, Cleveland, San Fran, and Tampa Bay. Which one would you like to go with? We're looking for the Warden Bros. I think that was his username on here. And then Robert, be ready because you're coming up next as we move through the rest of these. Getting closer to getting it sold out now with the choose 3, pick 1 style to get it filled. Yeah, Junior Caminero is a possibility. He wants the Giants. So I'll take the Giants. So not a bad choice there at all. Richard Warden. All right, we've got you. Take San Francisco away. And now it's Robert Shaw. Robert, let's see. Choose between the Phillies, Tampa Bay, and Miami. Phillies, Tampa Bay, and Miami. The Phillies, the Tampa Bay Rays, and Miami. Matt wants to trade Angels for Red Sox. Do you want to do that? I can do that. If Mix approves it, Mix is the official commissioner of trades. If he sees a trade go down in the chat and approves it, Mix, if you wouldn't mind just typing up into a sentence for me, and I'll have it. So Robert Shaw, you've got the Phillies. All right, so let's wrap this one up. There's only, 5 teams left now? I think there's only 5 teams left. There's Cleveland, Colorado, Miami, San Diego, and Tampa Bay. Trade is approved. So I'm going to move Lindsay Clark and Matt Durfee. Matt Durfee acquires the Red Sox. Lindsay Clark acquires the Angels. All right, so here we go. Choose 3, pick 1. There's only 5 teams left. And then we'll start breaking these, and then Platinum Anniversary is on the cusp of going. see if let's see if we get this trash can in here. I got a real embarrassing story today, by the way. Probably had amassed like 60 to 70 cases of cards at in my front entrance, dining room and living room over the past 2 weeks. All these shipments coming in, and there's a air conditioning guy coming through today to fix our air conditioning. I knew he'd have to come in and mess with the thermostat, and so I moved everything downstairs. Then he had to get to the circuit breaker, and it was terrible. All right, so this one, all right, we'll go 25 on this one. Life in AZ puts in a 25er. Yeah, I should have lowered the reserve on that one, but I'll do a 25 for you, Life in AZ. Go ahead and send your payment in, and you'll get to pick amongst the following teams that are left. To choose 3, pick 1. So Richie. The AC he needs completely redone. It's shot. And then I've got, and he said I can only do 1 because I have 2 zones. And so 1 air conditioning unit is $7,500. So Adrian, you are back. You get to pick again. So here you go. Choose between these top 3 teams. You can choose amongst Cleveland, Miami, or Colorado. So let me know which one you want to go with here, Adrian. Cleveland, Miami, or Colorado. And then we'll wrap this up. We'll just do a pick your team. I'll start it all at $1 so we can run this one coming up here in a second. Yeah, 1 unit would be $7,000. He won, or Lester keeps putting picks in there. Keeps. Life in AZ? I don't think so. I have a home warranty, so I have to see how much of that is actually going to be covered. I was at work, so he was just Life in AZ once Cleveland. He was talking to Sophia about it. All right, so Adrian, we'll do the last teams. Here's what we got. Just to make this easier, we've got these teams left: Colorado, Miami, and San Diego. It's pick your team. It's choose 4, pick 1. Top 4, you get to pick in the order you come in. So if you have the top bid, you get to pick which team you want. So here we go. Top 4. Hey, Furkinator. We'll start off at $1. Top 4 bids get to choose the last 4 teams. Whoever gets first gets to pick out of the 4. Whoever gets the 4th place bid will just get whatever the final team is that's left over. Start them right now. Lim Bassett's at 15. The Marlins are still available. Seaball says getting his AC replaced tomorrow. Nice. Luckily, it's nice and cool here in Pennsylvania today. Warren's at 16. We're taking the top 4 to get this break filled. And then we'll get into it. 16 is the high from Warden Bros. $7,500 is very high for AC only, says John. That's 20 is now the high. I guess it all depends on how much is going to be covered. Let's clear this off. We're going to take the top 4, and then first place gets to choose which team they want, and then second place can pick, then third place can pick, and then fourth place can pick. We've got Nick coming in first. Nick, you get first round draft pick here. So send your payment in, Nick. Couple 24s coming in too late. And then after that, we got Brett Marceau, Lip and Bass. You get second pick. Then Casey Vaughn looks like gets third pick at 21. And then Ross gets the last team that's left over. The mix has the official one right there. Yeah, I got to give the guy a call back and see. Let's see. Robbie Gold wants to move from PA4. All right, send over the difference. And in your note, let me know what you paid for the Cubs originally so I can put them back. I dislike when people do this because then I have no idea what the price was on the Cubs. It's just a blank space right there now. Lee has paid for spot in PA5. All right, so as these payments come in, Nick, which team do you want to go with out of Colorado, Miami, San Diego, and Tampa Bay? I don't know if you picked yet. Nick, you get the first pick here. Which do you want to go with? Nick said, you can just let me know, and then I'll just get you penciled in, and you can just let me know, and you can get the payment over in a minute. All right, so Nick, I've got you down for Tampa Bay. All right, next was Living Bass, Brett Marceau, Colorado, Miami, or San Diego. Yep, Ross. Yeah, $20 for last team, if you don't mind, since you bid on it. Yeah, Lester, you're confusing me here by putting these picks in there. Lippin Bass says San Diego. So, Brett, you've got the Padres. Next, Miami or Colorado. Casey. Colorado or Miami? What do you want to go with? Casey says the Rockies, which means Ross gets the Miami Marlins. All right, so we've got it all filled up. 18 teams. I told you we'd get this one to go. So thanks, everybody, for getting that one sold out. And here we go. It's 6 boxes of Bowman Retail. A whole bunch of packs to rip open tonight. Let's go ahead and get into this and see how we do. This is Bowman Retail 2. We have Platinum Anniversary Round 5 with a guaranteed variation pack in play in one of the boxes. That one just has a few spots left. That one will probably go next. And then Bowman Jumbo will go after that. And Bowman Jumbo will probably fill the same way. Yeah, the Marlins are about a $20 team. I think I actually had them listed at $20. Say spacer. Let's see how these Bowman retail packs do for us tonight. We've got Aiden Smith. It is the Lunar Glow getting us started. I am guessing that out of these 6 boxes, how many autos do you think we're going to find? I'm going to say 4. I'll say 4 autos. I think it's usually every other box gives you an auto. There's a Dominguez rookie card for the Yankees. We do have the jumbo spot still available on Patreon if you want to speed things up so we don't have to do the filling, which takes sometimes 15, 20 minutes. There's Anthony Skull, number to 499 for the Angels. There's Dylan Cruz for the Reds. Ryan Burrows, Lunar Glow right there as well. The Chicago White Sox, that one goes to Chris. The Dominguez goes to Robert Shaw, who got those in the Pick Your Team. Little randomizer here. John's guessing 6 autos. Wow, that would be awesome. If every box had an auto. I feel just from years past of opening Bowman Retail that typically that's not the case. If we pull 3, I would say that's decent. Austin has just bought a spot in Platinum Anniversary, the next round there. Thank you very much. There's Nolan Shenuel. I can't believe it. Tomorrow's the last day of school. I'll be off all summer, so I will be getting your cards out probably a day or two faster. I might actually stay up. Hey, look at who's on top. Jacob Burke. There's one. It goes to the Chicago White Sox right where we cut the stack. That one's going to Chris Dasgupta. So Chris scoops up the White Sox, and he gets the first autograph of the round. Very nice. Congrats on that one for sure. One auto. Here's a pink of Garrett Forrester, which is going to be numbered to 299 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got all Dylan Cruz cards coming out to get themselves in a sleeve as we go along. Be live tomorrow on Whatnot Wednesday, by the way. Yeah, if you want to pick your team for the jumbo round, here's what we got left in the jumbo round right now. Atlanta. We've got Baltimore. We've got Boston. We've got Cleveland and Houston. We've got the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've got Miami. We've got the Yankees, which are a very expensive team. We've got Oakland, San Fran, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Texas, and Toronto. Texas and Toronto are both very expensive for Texas. Obviously, Wyatt Langford and Evan Carter and Sebastian Walcott. There is Dylan Cruz, Bowman AI. Right now, the only ones I said I would force to go tonight would be the Bowman Jumbo and Bowman Retail. We're also going to do Platinum Anniversary 5. If a break doesn't sell out, we'd give it another week or two, and then if it's still not sold out, we force it like we forced this Bowman Retail to go tonight. We just auction off the remaining spots to anybody. So you don't have to wait any longer. Filling out the rest of this box here. Let's see if we get another numbered card. Doesn't look like it, but we got an autograph along with a couple numbered cards. Got the Dominguez, got the Dylan Cruz. Now we're on to the next box. This is box number 2 of the 6. There's 12 of these boxes in a case. Probably make 3 stacks out of these. Yeah, cannot wait for summer break. T. Patsfield, if you want a team, I'll sell them now. I'm selling live to anybody. I've been auctioning the extra spots off. Lindsay says, getting any Bowman Sapphire. I'm not a 582 Montgomery Club member, so I was not able to participate in the pre-sale today. Bowman Megas are on the way. I bought 6 cases of those. It comes out tomorrow, but I think my Megas will be in maybe a day or two after that. It's Junior Caminero right there. Just 2 weeks away now from the big Series 2 release. There's Paul Skeens right there. Is that numbered? It might be. Man, I thought it was numbered for a second. It looked like it may have had a teal border. It is numbered. 125 on Skeens. Mason Wynn, rookie, sky blue to $4.99. How much? I have no idea. Wasn't it like $250 or something like that? It used to be worth it. They used to send you sets and stuff, and now it's basically like you just get pre-sale. I don't think it's even worth it anymore. Does anybody have a 582 Montgomery Club membership? Is it worth what you pay for it? There's a Dylan Cruz Chrome for the Nationals. Nationals are always a nice team. Drew gets that one. I think the Megas... can't remember if Megas might... I definitely know the Megas have been at Target before. I don't recall ever seeing them at Walmart. Maybe you're right. Maybe they are at Target only. Well, we got one auto so far from the first box. This is the second box. We'll see how we can do with this one. They might be sold online. I just bought 6 cases of them. I figured it'd be good for probably a case break and then maybe a box wars or something like that. Douglas Glaude is numbered to 499 in this next box. Sebastian Walcott right there. Hey, there we go. Brady House. We're 2 for 2 with the autos. Brady House was a first-round pick. That's a good card right there. Bowman Jumbo teams still available. We've got Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Houston, the Los Angeles Angels, the Miami Marlins, New York Yankees are still available, Oakland A's, San Francisco Giants, St. Louis Cardinals, Tampa Bay, Texas, and Toronto. And that list and the pricing is all available on the Patreon page if you want to grab any of those teams before it goes over into the auction. There's Jack Hurley, which is numbered to 399. That's a nice parallel right there. Chris said he called 5 autos. I called 4. We're 2 for 2. There's Jason Dominguez. Taking all these spacers out, I can reuse these to write the break names on it and stuff. All right, here we go. Next stack. There's a Lunar Glow of an Angel. It's going to be Capri Ortiz first. Bryce Matthews, Wyatt Langford. Paul Skeens once again. Wyatt Langford. Jackson Holiday, Rising Infernos. We'll see. I wonder when he's going to get called back up. Another numbered card. It's going to be Carson Roccaforte to 399. Put that in the sleeve up pile. And we've got a Lunar Glow of Felix Morabel. I got to take Sophia's car into work tomorrow. My car's acting up. I don't even know what happened to it. The brakes, whenever I brake, there's like a grinding sound. It's not like the high-pitched, squealing grinding sound that you get when your brake pads are low. This is like an actual, like, grinding sound. Like, it sounds like there's something wrong in there. You can actually feel the car, like, vibrating too. It just randomly started happening this morning. So I'm going to... Casey says it's the rotors. Chris says it's the rotors. I'm going to take it into the... take it into the shop, I think. It's just like whenever it rains, it pours. You know? Let me see, your brakes and rotors are both hosed. It's so weird because I never had that sound before, but all of a sudden. So I'm taking her car to work tomorrow. Thank goodness I'm off work now. Yeah, definitely Murphy's Law going on. Air conditioning. Having trouble with my pool. Car messed up. I just bought a new vacuum hose and vacuum plate for the pool to see if that does anything. If that doesn't work, then might need a better pump. that pump might be shot, which is another $1,000. Oh yeah, and the lawnmower snapped this week as well. Camilo Diaz to $299. The belt on the lawnmower, the tractor, which makes the blades turn, snapped. Roman Anthony. So we've got a little patch of grass in the front of my house that is not cut. Looks like I just got super lazy and just called it a day early. Quinn Priester. Hey, look at this. There's a nice hit. Dylan Cruz, first Bowman, numbered to 99 green. Look at this. What's this one go for? Anyone have comps on this? Let me know. Very, very nice card right there. A Dylan Cruz numbered to 99. Probably worth at least a couple $100. Let's go and check it out on eBay and see if we can find a comp for you. This one is going to go to Drew Loss. Drew, that's why you buy the Nationals in Bowman. 2024 Bowman Cruz to 99. Beautiful chrome card right there. I see that the auto is going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The base card, the green grass refractor, it is listed for $350. Now that's a list price, so it might be $200 or so, $250. You never know. I guess we go to recently sold, but that's a couple $100 right there for Drew. Congratulations on that one. There's Jacob Wilson right after it for the Oakland A's for Hayden. Not a bad start for this one so far. Have you ever seen an Angel Hernandez card? I have not. It means you're about to win the lottery, says Julio. I hope so. And Lori just became a channel member. Lori, thank you very much for signing up as a channel member. I really appreciate that. I did buy a Mega Millions ticket the other day. I saw it was like almost 500 million. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? Maybe there's a winner on that one. Clifton Bass says, everyone wants to own a house until they have to deal with the upkeep. My grass is trash because the neighbor's weeds. Yep, weeds are definitely a problem. The last sold was $23 on that cruise. I don't think that's right. The Angel Hernandez finally retiring, so the most maligned umpire that I can ever remember, Angel Hernandez, widely hated and despised by pretty much everybody just because he wasn't very good at his job. He's gone. He has umpired his last game. It was May 9th. He will not be back. He's retiring. Hey, look at this! Dylan Cruz out of 99! So in the last stack of cards just a couple packs ago, we had a Dylan Cruz numbered to 99 green grass chrome refractor. And right after that, in the same box, we get a Dylan Cruz green shimmer to 99 right there from a retail Bowman box. A fantastic hit for Drew Law. I don't know if Drew's watching right now, but Drew, congratulations. You got a big Dylan Cruz hit right here. And this is a beautiful card. I think I have to make this a short so everybody can see it that's not here with us tonight in our live stream. If you see a subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, make sure you tap it so you don't miss anything. Like a card like this big one, Dylan Cruz, eBay 1 of 1, 99 of 99 right there. That is a fantastic card right there. 48 minutes for the short. We do have a short that we can put on the board now tonight. Very nice. 48, I'll write that down somewhere. And then hopefully remember, I don't know if Logan, who's kind of like our unofficial short guy, is in here tonight. So I'll have to make a note of that. 48 Cruz. $375 last sold on that one. Chris says, wait a minute, there's $610 at an auction right now and still going. So what's it worth? Is there really that much of a disparity? There's Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Aiden Miller. Maybe it's going to be a Dylan Cruz night. We'll see. It's a good start. Next stack. There's still 3 retail boxes left to go here. We also have Platinum Anniversary, which will be coming up right after the Bowman retails that we're doing here. So in 3 more boxes, we got Platinum Anniversary. There still are some spots left, but not many. That's going to be one of the ones where I'll take the remaining teams if needed. I'm logging back into PayPal right now. So $3.75 is not an accurate price, right? Because it wasn't a shimmer is what we're saying. I see Richard Grigg is taking the Red Sox from the Bowman Jumbos. Richard, thank you very much. And Mark Armbruster has taken a spot in PA 5, Platinum Anniversary 5. Michael Armbruster, or Armbruster. 3 spots remain in Platinum Anniversary. Let's check this stack out right now. Wait a minute. Austin Gilbert. Did you just grab one, Austin? I think you grabbed a second one. Let me check on Austin. Search his name up and see how many spots in Platinum Anniversary he's supposed to have. I have him down for 2 right now, it looks like. Yep, he's got 2. All right, so it's correct. There's only 2 spots left in Platinum Anniversary, which will be coming up next. There's yet another Dylan Cruz. I don't know where Drew is tonight, but he is hitting big. Yeah, it seemed like when I read the article, they called it retiring, but he had to come to a settlement with MLB. Did you read that? Like MLB and him had negotiations, and they reached a settlement, which doesn't seem like a normal retirement thing. That seems like you're being paid to go away. There's Paul Skeens, Lunar Glow. That's a great card right there. Paul Skeens will be pitching again. I think. Is he pitching? What's he pitching again? Is he pitching tonight? Did he pitch tonight? I actually haven't followed the Pirates game at all today. I think they're playing out in Detroit. I got to go look. How can I miss a Skeens day? No, he's pitching tomorrow. I think it's Jared Jones tonight. Oh, it's postponed. Well, that sucks. So I think he's going to pitch tomorrow in the doubleheader with Jared Jones. Straight doubleheader Wednesday. Man, that would be a nice one to go see. You going to go see it, Michael? Eric Groffel has grabbed a spot in Platinum Anniversary. There's 1 spot remaining now. A straight doubleheader. I like Comerica Park. It's a pretty decent stadium. Been there a few times. You're going to it. It's a great stadium for foul balls. Got that walkway. You can kind of hang out. So the game starts at 12:40 p.m. I'll be off work. Can listen to it on the way home. We have a half day tomorrow, so I might actually be home by then. That'd be pretty nice. It's days like that I wish I had cable and could watch the game. I should see if Sophia wants to go out somewhere for dinner. To like a sports bar, someplace that would have the game on so that we could watch Paul Skeens. Wouldn't be a bad idea. There's Paul Skeens right there. We're doing pretty good with this round so far. Every single box has had an autograph, including a massive Dylan Cruz auto. Let's see if this can continue the autograph trend. We've got Aiden Miller, who's a good prospect. Sebastian Walcott's in here also. There's Walker Jenkins. We haven't seen much of him at all tonight. I think that might actually be the first one that I've picked out of him. So 0 Jenkins in the first 3 boxes, which is pretty wild. Buffalo Wild Wings would have it on. I've only eaten there once in my entire life. There's sports place around here called Dino's, but I don't know, it might be super packed, but they would definitely have it on as well. There's Byron Chorio numbered at 250 for the Twins. Philnine Celestin right after it, also numbered to 299, and it's a numbered bonanza here with Jose Ramirez right after that. 3 numbered cards all consecutively placed into that pack. Not too shabby. That'd be a great pack if you pick that one up at the LCS. We'll be tossing these spacers out as we go. You got a 2024 Bowman Chrome Paul Skeens coming in. I picked up a couple of his cards as well. I picked up some SGC of his first Bowman paper from Bowman Draft. Cost me like $50 a pop, but I grabbed a couple of those. We have Everson Perrieras starting this next one off. Jason Dominguez right there. Still don't have his autograph. Nope. I tried bidding on that one that you told me about, Ross. I bid, what, $600 or something? $500 or $600 for it. But there was just way too much competition. Jeffries, they have it on. I don't think I've ever eaten at Jeffries. Isn't that across from Primanti's in Greensburg? I've never been there before. Lori says, do I get a new member card? That'd be cool if we actually had actual physical member cards to pass out. You can participate in our members-only auctions that we have twice a week. Usually last 30 minutes. And probably maybe doing a members-only game day where we do some games to win free prizes. Some trivia games and stuff like that. Chris nabbed a Bowman first auto refractor schemes for $199 just as he was pitching his no-hitter. I don't know if the guy was clueless or what. Yep, he's probably clueless. He probably listed that a few days before the game. Jeffries, okay. That's, yeah, I've never been there before. Wouldn't mind trying it out. Always like trying new restaurants. Richie, I think the live price is, let me check it out. First, let me make sure there's even a spot left. There was only one spot left coming in to this box. Sometimes I might miss a notification. 49 says Austin. That sounds about right. It, however, is sold out. Yeah, Dennis grabbed the last spot. So it's sold out. We do have Platinum Anniversary Pick Your Teams, which is somewhat close to going. That one might go tonight, potentially. There's maybe like 10 teams left there. Let's finish off this stack. There's an Arjun Namala. That's a good hit for the Blue Jays. It is numbered to 99 on the green. Paul Skeens again. This, I think, is the first box that did not possess an autograph. So we're 3 for 4 on the autos out of the 6 boxes that we brought up here. Let's see how this next one fares. So, Chris, what the heck happened with this Kenny's Cards and More? I remember he came in here, left some super chats, and I never know how to handle that, really, because it feels like I really appreciate them joining the channel, but then some of these guys, they come in and they try to, you know, take business away and try to get you to go into their breaks or whatever. So I've never really been super comfortable with that, but It's really sucks that that guy ripped you off, Chris, and anybody else as well. He's deleting everything. So what the heck happened? Like, why did he say he's taking everybody's cards? I'm gonna need a little more of a backstory there. So he took your money to get into breaks. Yeah, I guess we have to go and like look at their channels and stuff first, huh? I did a refund, so you did get a refund? Like, did he just maybe bit off more than he could chew? It is definitely, when you're running breaks, it is, you gotta be super efficient. You gotta really kind of figure it out. He said his fiance broke up with him. Okay, so as long as he gave everybody their money back, then I can't fault him for that. But I've seen some people try the whole run a break thing, and it's a lot of work. I had trouble with it myself back in the day. I remember when I was first starting out, I used to do like 6, 7, 8 hour live streams, and sometimes it would take me a month to get the cards out, and I just was able to come up with a better system. The thing that really helped me was a new system where I just ship everything immediately. Like, the cards right here, the only thing I care about is getting them sorted and shipped out as soon as possible. I used to not do that. My old philosophy was sort the cards, get them organized, get them put on the shelves, like holding shelves. And then if somebody buys a spot in another break or another video, then I can save a little bit of money on shipping. And then I just stopped caring about saving money on shipping. I'm just like, we just need to get these cards out of here. Because then I'd forget, like, okay, this stack here's been sitting here for 3 days. This stack here's been sitting here for a week. This stack's been sitting here for 2 weeks or whatever. Kiwi Cards sniffed him out since he started coming around. Was he making mystery packs too? There's some mystery packs that I definitely like. I think that the 80s Kid has some good ones from Mystery Box Monday, but the best ones by far are the Stay Classy packs. I don't think I've ever seen a Stay Classy pack ever. I've opened a bunch of them, probably hundreds of them. I don't think I've ever opened one that has had a negative return on the investment. So, like, you pay $100 for a pack. I've never had a pack that has delivered less than $100. And there's people who are tough to please too. Like that $1,000 pack. I read a couple comments. People were saying negative things like, "Oh, I'm mad if I got that card, even though it's $1,200 recently sold." So the last card in the $1,000 Stay Classy pack was a kind of like a product hit. It was an Angels triple auto of Nolan Ryan, Rod Carew, and Mike Trout. I think it was listed on eBay for $1,800, and someone put in a best offer in for like $1,200 some, and they accepted the offer. So it legit has sold for over $1,000, and obviously Bryce checks all the comps because he actually really sweats these out. He doesn't want any packs to not be good. I've been trying to get him to do a $1,000 pack now for a couple of years, I feel like. Some people are tough to please. Yeah, Kenny's Cards and More. I guess he was a wolf in sheep's clothing, or is that the thing? Hey, we got another autograph. It's going to be Barrett Kent. Barrett Kent. This one here is autograph number 4 out of the 5 boxes. It goes to the Angels. He used to come in here like probably as recent as two to 3 weeks ago and drop like a $20 super chat and say, hey, come over and sub to my channel and I'm giving away free cards. There's Ethan Salas to $4.99. Walker Jenkins Lunar Glow. There we go. Very nice. Walker Jenkins. We haven't had many Walker Jenkins in this round, so it's nice to get a good one like that for the Twins. Moving on, this is the last. Sean says next will be a 2,500 Stay Classy pack. Yeah, I don't know. I think as you get up into that stratosphere, there's not as many buyers. That's right, Timmy. We don't actually have super chatting is not really a big thing around here anymore. I remember that back when my channel first started, back when the breaks were rolling along in 8 hours and stuff like that, honestly, I would say half of the revenue of this channel was from super chats. Like, you get your monthly report or whatever. And it was probably like 40 to 50% of the revenue was super chats. But now, if I brought up the super chat revenue, it would be less than 1% of the total revenue. In fact, there's some live streams where we don't have any super chats, like tonight. So things have changed. What happened to Jerry Fine? He's still around. He's still a Patreon member. I just sent him his Patreon package yesterday. I think he's real busy. He has his own business, so I'm sure that keeps him busy. We'll have, I got a whole case of those, Chris, for Friday. Here we go. Another auto. We got 5 autos out of 6 boxes. Bubba Chandler for the Pirates. That was better than I expected. So the retail boxes, better than the hobby boxes. Mike Bove out of 75. The retail boxes are typically, I want to say, around like 150. They're like half the price of what a hobby box is. And you saw that we did really well with the big Dylan Cruz auto. Can't really beat it. I think last year we determined that these boxes, the retail boxes, were the best option for the best bang for your buck. It might be the same case now, or pretty darn close to it. Chris got a bunch of baseball cards from Whatnot, $2 a piece. Yeah, there's definitely, you can sometimes find some good deals on there. Sometimes you gotta be careful though. Exactly, Timmy T. Tom. You know what? You know who got that card too? Mark Barrett, who bought the $1,000 pack. He lives in California, so that might be his team. Chris says the cards are in the mail. Yep. I got all of the Whatnot stuff in the mail from this past long weekend, along with all of the auctions and also all of the Saturday Showdown stuff. So literally everything from this weekend is in the mail today. There's Raylene Heredia to $4.99. Ross says, this guy was upset nobody's buying his BCCG 90 Donruss for $70. Yeah, and then there's like there's people there that'll hear the seller getting like all crazy and be like, wow, this guy can't believe that this is not selling. I think I'll bid on it. And then they bid. And I'm like, why would you do that? I do see a lot of one thing I wish that there wasn't going on there is a lot of generic slabs. At least maybe the sellers that I follow. A lot of like ISA or whatever, just totally generic slabs that I've never heard of before. This one guy I follow, that's like all he does is this weird generic slab company. We've got the Rockies, Yanquiel Fernandez right there. But the Paul Skeens SGC 10s that I did pick up, I picked those up from Whatnot, from the store. I just went through and I searched. I just used my Whatnot credit, because whenever somebody signs up using the Jabs Family Whatnot link, I do get $5 of Whatnot credit every time that happens. And then I just use it and I buy cards with it. Yeah, Series 2 is going to be a good one. I can't wait to see the checklist. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Series 2 will have some big rookies. That is correct. Rookies to look out for in Series 2. You'd be looking for Wyatt Langford, Shota Imanaga from the Cubs, Yamamoto from the Dodgers. I'm trying to think who else would be in there. I don't think Holiday will make it. I think he came up a little bit too late. Caminero, Junior Caminero from the Tampa Bay Rays. There's Walker Jenkins. I think those are probably the big ones. There's Jason Dominguez. You could have got 5 10 skins for $250. 5, like a lot of 5. That is about market price, though. I don't know how much more it's going to go up. There's Matt Shaw. That's a good one right there. A team color match on the blue shimmer. There's Skeens again. He's pitching tomorrow, game 2, the doubleheader. So make sure you follow along on the MLB app. I know I will. Skeens will be an update, yeah. He's got a rookie card logo on his Topps Now card, so he's going to be in there. Probably with Grayson Rodriguez, an update. I think it'd be really cool if Skeens just dominated this whole year. Was an all-star. There's another Dylan Cruz. And I think it'd be great if he was the box cover boy. I think that'd be so nice. Put him on the cover of the box. The cover of the box last year was Mike Trout. I don't know how many more box covers Trout's going to get. We'll see. So, Bowman Retail, a whole bunch of cards in that round. It is now done. We're doing Platinum Anniversary next. Hey, Tom, how's it going, man? Tom A is our Red Sox guy. Now, if you want to get into Bowman Jumbo, this one here is all sold out. We sold all these teams. We just did this one. But Bowman Jumbo round 2, we're doing Bowman Jumbos after the Platinum Anniversary that we're going to do here in a second. The teams that we still have left available, if you want to grab any of these, we have Atlanta at 65. We have the Baltimore Orioles at 100. We have Cleveland at 30. We have Houston at 80. We have the Los Angeles Angels at 46. We have the Miami Marlins at 30. We have the New York Yankees at 225. We have the Oakland A's at 40. We have the San Francisco Giants at 90. We have St. Louis. St. Louis is at 40. Tampa Bay is at 60. Texas is a big team. I got the Wyatt Langford. They were left over last week. I took Texas and got Wyatt Langford's auto. And then we got Toronto with our Junimala also at 180. So if anybody wants those spots, you can send over for them. We'll get you in there. In the meantime, we're doing Platinum Anniversary. It is the 5th round of Platinum Anniversary that we have done. And I believe one of the packs has... One of these somewhere should have a, let's see if I can find it, a Chrome Variation pack on it. Yeah, it's this one right here. Yeah, I heard it and I saw it, Justin. It's not good. This is a random team round, so what we're going to do here is we're going to use the randomizer to mix everybody up and give you a random team. So let's go ahead and bring this in so we can do it. Go to random.org. Yeah, Platinum Anniversary is a great release this year. I definitely agree with you there, Ian. Get a brand new list. It's going super slow. Try hitting the refresh button. And try it again. There it is. Go to the list randomizer. I'm going to take all the names which are right here in this sold out round. We're going to put all 30 names into this list randomizer. It's going to jumble them up, and then we're going to take that jumbled randomized list and put it up against a template of teams down here and tell you who you got in Platinum Anniversary. Here's the list. Scroll down to spot number 30, which is Colby Johnson. So you got the Nationals, and you also have the Expos. There's some Expos in the set. Here's who everybody has. We have Chris Andrade getting the Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Schultz with the Atlanta Braves. Michael Armbruster has the Orioles. Dennis O has the Red Sox. Ralph Newman has the Cubs. Chris Balestrini has the Cincinnati Reds. Robbie Gold Music has Cleveland. Duke's Mystery Packs has Colorado. Eddie has the White Sox. Brett Mars has Detroit. DB Group has Houston. Dennis O has Kansas City and also the Angels. We've got Kelly Steed with the Dodgers. Chris Balestrini has Miami. Ryan White has Milwaukee. Jackson Whitley has the Minnesota Twins. Chris Desgupta has the Mets. Carlos Russ with the Yankees. Lee has the Oakland A's. Richie has the Phillies. Ryan White with the Pirates. Austin Gilbert has the San Diego Padres. Dennis O has the Seattle Mariners. Kelly Steed has San Francisco. Austin Gilbert has St. Louis. Matthew has Tampa Bay. Brendan has Texas. We've got Eric Groffel with Toronto and the Washington Nationals. Going to Colby. So let's get into this Platinum Anniversary. Here we go. It is a grand total of 6 boxes, a half case. Yeah, Tatis has not been the same. He is no longer the same huge power threat. Still has some power, but that OPS is definitely down by like 1 to 200 points. I think he's like, wasn't he around like 750 OPS? Just kind of slightly like an above average player right now offensively. Defensively still good. I don't think I've ever seen him leave Oval Office before, Tim. We only have one short so far. It was Cruz. I have another short here. It says Mike Trout, 62 minutes. Is that recent or is that a super old one? I can't even remember. Maybe that's a super old one. I gotta start putting dates on these. Here we have the hit right out of the gate. A lot of these boxes have 2 autos. Eggy Rosario is going to start this one off. That's going to go to Austin Gilbert. So Austin gets the first auto, and there's plenty of numbered cards to go around. There's a Royce Lewis Topps refractor, numbered to 499. We've got Thurman Munson, numbered to 50 for the New York Yankees. The mix is predicting 2 shorts. I wouldn't mind that. Robin Roberts refractor right there. Billy Williams also to 50 for the Chicago Cubs for Ralph Newman. See if we have a second auto in this stack. Matt, the City Variation Pack, I think they look pretty sweet. They're kind of like a home field advantage card. Hybrid with the base card. They do have the similar design. I haven't yet found a refractor City Variation Pack yet. I'd like to see what those look like. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit nicer looking. Here we go with this next one up. Hunter Green gets this next one started. We've got Jamer Candelario to $4.99 in this second. Already got the autos. We're checking if we have another one. There's Rafael Devers to 75 for the Boston Red Sox. Timmy T. Time says, was the president, vice president, first ladies, and vice president wives all the way back to George Washington. Wow. Shea Langolier's box hit right there. He's got some good power. Double-digit home runs already for a catcher. We've got Corey Seager, which I don't know why that seemed to be sticking. Ezekiel Duran to $4.99 for Texas. That's for Brendan. And on to the next box after we take a look at the Yuri Perez, which appears like it might be a photo variation. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up. Next box. This one up here should have the photo variation pack in it, by the way. Q says there's only 3 presidential autos I want. Trump, Reagan, and Nixon. Donald Trump's got a pretty cool signature. It looks just like John Smoltz. Same style. When I saw that John Smoltz auto, I was like, wow, that looks almost identical to Donald Trump's signature. I don't have any presidential signatures. But that would be pretty awesome to get one. Timmy T-Time's got an Eisenhower relic and a Betty Ford. Chris wants a Bill Clinton and Trump auto. Now, Bill Clinton has had a card made. I'm trying to think what presidents have had cards made recently that you could actually pull from a pack. Bill Clinton had his quote-unquote rookie card in 1993 triple play. Barack Obama had a 2008 Topps card. I think Mitt Romney did as well. There's Graham Ashcraft from the Cincinnati Reds. This is going to go to Chris Balestrini. So Chris gets this one. George H.W. Bush had a 1990 Topps card. There's Evan Lee, number to 99. Were they an Allen and Ginter? That says Kiwi cards, I guess, maybe. I can't remember what year that would have been, though. There hasn't been any... I don't remember ever pulling a Donald Trump card out of any release. There's Ryan Mountcastle to 75. Yeah, oh, yeah, George H.W. Bush was on there with Derek Jeter in 2007 Topps. How could I forget? There's Taron Vavra, numbered to 499. Presidential cards were in 2020, says Kiwi cards. I think you might be onto something there. I think it would be cool to put some presidential relics out there, or it's like some presidential cut autos. Even like, presidential autos, cut autos, they're going to be worth a ton of money. Especially like if you go back to and get a founding father cut auto, which they do have those in Transcendent. Those things are almost priceless. Sophia and I actually went to the Archives Museum in Washington, D.C. on Saturday and got to see the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, the Constitution. Pretty cool. Really crowded. Everybody was crowded around, but I couldn't really make much out of the document. It was a little bit faded. There's an Adley Rushman. I think that might be a photo variation. There's Spencer Strider, number to 75 for the Atlanta Braves. The other Adley Rushman, which you will undoubtedly see, has him facing the camera head on instead of his face tilted to the side. Kyle Mitchell's to 499. Box hit of Martin Perez right there. Yeah, DC was not all that bad. There's Evan Lee, numbered to 25. I was worried that we might run into freaking protesters down there or something like that. Have to deal with all that crap, but it was a peaceful day. We got to walk around, and it was Memorial Day weekend, so there was a lot of veterans down there. We saw them. We actually got caught up. We're going to I forget what monument is between the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. But there's like a pond or a fountain with all the states. I think it might be a Veterans Memorial, actually. I don't know if that's the name for it or not. But we actually got stopped as we were about ready to walk by a procession of veterans that were being wheelchaired in. And I'll tell you what, like, I felt like I was actually seeing real heroes. Like, I've seen a bunch of baseball players up close and stuff like that, going to all those different games I've been to. And I've never really even, like, it was like, I've always just felt like, oh, that's just a guy that's good at baseball. But these guys were like actual living legends. Was it the World War II Memorial? Yeah, they were, some of these guys were in their 90s. So I was telling Sophia, just think, like, these guys, they're fighting in the early 40s. they got to be in their like mid to late 90s now. And in a few years, there's not going to be any of these guys around anymore. These are like literally true living legends. There's Kyle Stowers right there. So instead of like trying to like whisk by and get by the procession, which other people were trying to do, we just stood there and waited till they were done, and they all got in. That was a nice moment. There's Corey Lee to 499. The Vietnam War Memorial was all decked out. That was pretty sad. We walked along there. All those names. There's Johnny Mize to 50. Lots of flowers left and pictures, and definitely crazy. James says, you were seeing real heroes. I thank all veterans for their service. Yeah, I actually looked into, after coming back from that, I did some research into like getting an American flag flown outside my house here. Because I know there's certain rules. The rules are that the flag can only be illuminated, or can only be put up during the day. You bring it in at night unless it's illuminated, like if you have a light on it. So I think I might get a big giant American flag put out there. I think that'd be nice. Just have to bring it in and make sure it never touches the ground. That is the rules. Kelly says, I have a card of Biden and the VP. Where'd you get that one from? Was that in Allen and Ginter? There is Mike Trout, X-Fractor. Not the giant one. It's just like a, I don't know, one that's a few feet by a few feet. There's DJ LeMahieu, the 499. There's the regular Adley Rushman. See how he's just looking like all like ho-hum at the camera? That other one was definitely a variation that we saw. There's Dalton Guthrie, which is numbered to 75. Ronald Acuna Jr. to 499. Yeah, Hadley was looking all smug. That's the word I was looking for. There's Michael Bush to 100. And we move on to the next box. We still have 3 boxes left in this round. Here's the next one. We got the Bowman Jumbos coming next. If you'd like to grab a spot in the Jumbo rounds, here's the remaining teams and their prices. You can send in and we'll reserve the team for you. That's coming up next. All right, next stack. Got Bubba Thompson leading this one off. The mix says, could you save some of the packs from today for the Thursday auction? You said you were auctioning them off on Whatnot. Oh, yeah. You mean the ones that I opened in tonight's video? Yeah, I could probably do that. Make some pack lots on YouTube. There's Josh Bell of 199. Yeah, I just grabbed a box down there. I need to sell off a lot of that extra inventory to make way for new stuff. There's Randy Johnson to 150 for Arizona. Max Meyer to 99. The plan today was for Big Lots and Dollar Tree. We went to both of those stores to do a video there, but they were all out of cards at both of them. There's Dom Fletcher to 75. One of the Big Lots we went to had freaking Top Series 1 from last year. Thanks, James. I appreciate it. I've got boxes of like that, kind of like almost not everywhere, but there's a lot of times like I'll have a month where I put the Patreon packages together, and I'll open boxes and boxes of stuff, and The loose packs, I'll just put them in a box like that. And then I just throw it in the utility room. The utility room is pretty big. It's like the size of like a master bedroom. It's a large space. There's a lot of crap in there. In fact, I also found a freaking thing of chocolate-covered pretzels that I bought, like a gift basket of chocolate-covered pretzels I bought in like 2020. Amazingly, it was in like a bag with like some other stuff that I picked up at like a like an antique mall. Didn't look moldy or anything, but I'm just gonna throw that away. Ozzie Smith, look at this on card auto, the Hall of Famer. It's a blue parallel. It is the blue Twal autograph auto right there. Look at that one. The mix is calling for a short of this one. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Look how beautiful this card is, folks. He's got a great signature. Ozzie Smith, this one is going out to Austin Gilbert, who's got the St. Louis Cardinals in this round. Let's make this a short. We don't pull too many Ozzie Smith autographs here and there, so let's do another one. If you're new here, see the subscribe button down there. Tap it. We want to have you along for all our videos. I used to love watching Ozzie Smith play defense. He was always a human highlight reel out there. Great card right there for Austin. Congratulations on that one. Ozzie Smith, get that one sleeved up for sure. 90 minutes. Let's make another short. There's Johnny Mize out of 99. 90-minute Ozzie Smith. There's Cedric Mullins to 499. CJ Cron, the card looks creepy. I don't know why. Maybe it's him without the hat. There's a Ronald Acuna Jr. in there as well. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing Ronald Acuna Jr. until next year in 2025. That is too bad. Blew out his other knee, attempting to steal third base. Kind of like a delayed steal, too. Kind of a stupid thing. I think he was going to try to swipe third on the throwback to the pitcher and catch the Pirates sleeping. And then his knee just gave out. And I think it was Martin Perez on the mount. He just walked over to him and just tagged him ever so slightly as he writhed in pain on the ground. Yeah, but that sucks. The reigning National League most valuable player is done. And that's gonna look bad on the back of his baseball card. Pretty crappy season from him overall. I think only 3 home runs. Low average. He was still stealing bases, although not quite a insane clip. I think he had like 16 steals. He has like half as many as Ellie. So he may have been on pace for maybe about 45, 50 steals this year. White Sox, Tom, they probably won't let him steal no more. They might as well just move him down the lineup a little bit. Maybe hit him second or third. Put Ozzie Albies up there at the top of the lineup. There's no use in risking this again. Get a little drink of water there. Chris says, I wish I could have a short done for the card you pulled for me. Here's Evan Lee. So numbered to 99. We pulled this guy down in D.C., interestingly enough. So Colby Johnson gets an auto. There's Jose Reyes to 199. We have one final box left to do before we get into the Bowman Jumbos. There is Ivan Herrera. Adam says, would you say buying a Julio auto around this time would be smart? Julio is awful this year. I would say yes. If you believe he's going to bounce back, it is a good time to buy. There's Randy to 75. His OPS is in the 600s? Let me look it up. He is like worse than an average major leaguer this year, and we are 2 full months in. We're a third of the way season. His OPS is 651. His OPS plus is 92. Now, for that stat, 100 is your average major leaguer. Like your average bum major leaguer, their OPS plus is 100. So he's worse than an average major leaguer. He's got 4 home runs. He's hitting 265. Right now, you would probably like to see him hitting around, I'd take 280 with like 12 to 15 home runs, but he's well short of that. He didn't even hit his second home run until Mother's Day. his slugging percentage is 342. That is awful. That is really, really bad. A decent slugging percentage would be like 500 and above. I always consider that to be very good. To put that into perspective, his slugging percentage, which if you don't know how to calculate slugging percentage is total bases divided by your at-bats. So if you hit a home run, you get 4 total bases. If you hit a triple, you get 3 total bases. If you hit a double, it's 2. If you hit a single, it's 1. So it's kind of like batting average, except for instead of hits, it's total bases. And his slugging percentage of 342 is pretty crappy. It was 485 last year. It was 509 his rookie year. I hope he's not going to be one of these guys that just gets worse every single year. Remember Eric Hinsky was like, I think he was the rookie of the year, and then he never had a season that came close to his rookie year the rest of his career. I don't think that's going to be J-Rod because he comes with high pedigree and good track record in the minors. Here's Chris Bryant. Whatever happened to this guy? He's a guy that some people probably have totally even forgotten about. He used to be a really, really good player with the Cubs, former MVP. There's Ty Cobb, and now he's just been awful. George Springer's been awful. Remember George Springer, how good he was? He might be worse than J-Rod. Let's bring out the stats on him in a second. There's Luis Aparicio to 99. George Springer. Casey says he got paid and quit trying. Are you talking about George or Julio? George Springer, he used to be a leadoff hitter for the Blue Jays. I think he got bumped down in the lineup since. George Springer, you ready for this? He's hitting 196. His OPS plus is 65. He's even worse than J-Rod. He has 4 home runs, negative wins above replacement. And he's getting there. You know, George Springer might be getting there to the regression part of his career. He's 34. He's about to be 35. So he's going to be 35 in a few months. It's probably about regression time for him. And you'll probably see him hitting the low 200s the rest of the way until he hangs it up. Probably no longer a leadoff type hitter. Here's the last box. It'll have the Chrome variation pack. George Springer most definitely won't be a Hall of Famer. Ross, he has only played 11 years. He's already on the downturn of his career, it looks like. 1,200 hits, career 265 hitter, 246 home runs, career WAR of 36. Nah, I would say, heck no. There is a Topps Chrome Platinum. Variation pack coming up here in this last box. Then we'll go into the jumbos. I would say Joey Votto, yes, to him. I don't know if he'll be a first ballot guy, but I think Joey Votto will get in. If you look at wins above replacement, which a lot of writers value that one, show their players' value all in one stat. Joey Votto's in the 60s. So I think that will probably be enough to get him in. I think that Bryce Harper will be a Hall of Famer. I think that Juan Soto, even though his career is probably not even a third of the way done yet, I think that Juan Soto will be a Hall of Famer. I think that Shohei Ohtani will probably be a Hall of Famer just because of what he's already done. Every year that Ohtani has played, when he's pitched and hit, it's like he's had 2 all-star seasons in 1 year. So he's racking up the wins above replacement like crazy. There is Vinny Pasquantino out of 99. Aaron Judge is a borderline guy. I wouldn't call him in yet. Out of 499, Bartolo Colon. I worry about his injuries. There's been some big players like, Roger Maris has had some huge home run seasons, but he's not in the Hall of Fame. I would say if Judge can get to 500 home runs, then yeah, I'd put him in there for sure. There's Joe Musgrove, Miguel Vargas. That used to be the gold standard. Another auto, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's got a weird signature. I don't know what he's trying to write on that card. But a Cubs hit right there goes out to Ralph Newman, who picked up the Cubs in this round. So you get the Cubbies. autograph. Let me look up Aaron Judge real quick. Aaron Judge is 32. He's got a shot. He's got a good shot at it. He's only 32. He has 274 home runs. He could easily hit another 225, I think, and get in. Yeah, Dave Parker, former MVP, right? Why is Dave Parker not in? I gotta look up his stats. Dave Parker played a long time. 339 career home runs. And he does have an MVP under his belt, but he never made it. He was also a runner-up for an MVP one year. Robert says because of the drugs. He was part of the, I guess, was he part of the Pittsburgh drug trials in the 80s? That's too bad. He played up until he was 40, though. At the age of 40, he still had 500 at-bats that year. Hit 239 with 11 homers, but still playing a good bit. He was an all-star for the Brewers in 1990 at age 39, Dave Parker. Here's our last stack from this round, and then we'll get into the Chrome Variation Pack. There's Luis Ariz for the Marlins. Then we'll get Jumbo going. There's Kanan Smith and Jigba. Look at that signature. That doesn't look anything like the CSN that we pulled from the preview video of this. There's Lou Brock. Prince Fielder, speaking of the Brew Crew, to 99. Stephen Kwan, a good player there, to 499. And here we go with the Chrome Variation Pack. Let's check it out. Let me get some of these cards put away, and then we'll do that. Might have something big in there. We'll see. All right. We've got the Chrome Variation Pack. These come 1 in every 12 boxes. The Refractor Chrome Variation Packs are 1 in every 10 cases. So let's see if we have it. We do not have the Refractors, but we do have some nice looking cards here. This is our first time seeing the Bryce Harper Chrome Variation card. You can take a look at the City of Philadelphia in the background. Pretty cool. I would have thought they would have gone with maybe the Liberty Bell. We've got Vaughn Grissom from the Atlanta Braves with some iconic Atlanta buildings there in the background. I couldn't name any of them. We've got Bobby Witt Jr. with KC in the background. And last but not least, we've got Babe Ruth, the great Bambino with New York circa 1920s in the background right there. Really cool card right there. Babe Ruth, and it has the CV notification for Chrome Variation. All right, so that's Platinum Anniversary. Thank you very much, everybody that bought into that one. We got one final break to do tonight, and then maybe another round of Platinum Anniversary if it fills, but we're definitely doing the Jumbos of Bowman coming up next. We have some teams available if you'd like to grab them. I will get them typed up. They're listed on Patreon. But otherwise, we're going to open it up to anybody. And we're going to get this one filled right now. So let me go to the randomizer and tell you what teams we have available still in Bowman Jumbo. And then we'll auction them off. And then maybe we'll find something else. We already found a Dylan Cruz out of 99 green shimmer autograph tonight. And we're hoping to find something else, some more. Let me log into PayPal real quick and see what we still have here. All right, so we have the following teams still left. I'll type them in. Atlanta Braves, Baltimore Orioles, Cleveland Guardians, Houston Astros, Los Angeles Angels, Miami Marlins, the New York Yankees. We have the Oakland A's. We've got the San Francisco Giants. We have the St. Louis Cardinals. We have the Tampa Bay Rays. We have the Texas Rangers. And we have the Toronto Blue Jays, all still available. So there's some big teams here. Several that are approaching $200 or more. So we'll do a choose two. We'll pick 2 teams out of that list for you. You get to pick which one you want. Choose 2, pick 1 for this one. We'll be auctioning them off just like we did before. And the reserve price on these, because there's high value teams in here. Let's see here. There's 13 teams remaining. We'll start it off at 89 because you could end up with a $200 team with this one. So the reserve price, basically what I did was I just found the average price of all the teams, and I just used that for the reserve price. I just ran some quick math. If you don't believe me, it just did it right there, $89. So it starts at 89, and we will go ahead and if the big teams go, then we'll drop that reserve price. But as long as we have some massive teams in there like the Yankees, Blue Jays, Texas, Baltimore, we got to keep it up there at 89. So we'll start it right now. Get to pick one of the two teams. It's jumbo too, so there's going to be a lot more autographs. There's 3 autos per box. In the other round, there was no guarantee of any autos. We still pulled, what, 5 autos? We're going to have 12 autos in this round. Reserve price is 89. Got the Atlanta Braves still available. Baltimore Orioles, Cleveland Guardians, Houston, the Angels, Miami, New York Yankees, Oakland, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Texas, and Toronto. So actually, a lot of those are great teams. There's maybe only one of those teams that I would consider to be bad, and that would be the Marlins. Hell, Drew, did you see what you pulled earlier, man? There he is. Drew, you got to go back and watch. You got to watch you got to watch your break, man. I don't know if you already saw it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but you were a huge winner in the Bowman retail round. Huge winner. All right, so we'll take the top 3. We've got them going in this order. So you guys can all pay. Drew will get the first picks. So we got Drew. You can go ahead and pay. And then Robert at 89 and Greg. That's our order. And once those payments come over, we'll run the randomizer. It'll mix up the teams. And you get to pick, out of the top 2 teams, you pick which one you want. Yeah, that was crazy, man. You did really well with Dylan Cruz. There was a lot of Cruz in there. All over the place. Volpe's on a 20-game hitting streak right now, says Kiwi Cards. That's awesome. Brandon says, hate the commercials on this channel. I actually don't put commercials on during the live stream. That's an option. You can have commercials during the live stream. I just have one at the beginning. And that's it. Robert has paid. Greg has paid. As soon as Drew pays, and he has paid. All right, let's do it. All 3 of you have paid. Yeah, there's, I don't know about you, but every single channel I've ever watched on YouTube has commercials. Every single one. So I don't even mind sitting there for 20 seconds because it's just part of watching YouTube. Here we go. Randomize. Drew, you get to choose between Atlanta and St. Louis. Those are your picks. Would you rather have the Braves or the Cardinals? Yeah, you can get YouTube Premium, and then you won't have to see any of the ads. Chris has it as well. John never gets any commercials. All right, so Drew, Atlanta or St. Louis? He wants Atlanta. All right, so we'll get you put in there. Thank you, Drew. Next, we'll take the Atlanta Braves off the list, and now we'll randomize it again. Top 2. Robert, get ready to choose. Would you rather have the Texas Rangers or the Oakland A's? Robert gets to pick this one. Texas Rangers or Oakland? And then Greg will be up next. Robert takes the Texas Rangers. No-brainer indeed. That is almost a $200 team. And so we'll take Texas out. And next up, we have Greg. You can choose between Cleveland or Toronto. So choose Cleveland or Toronto. Greg Mitsuyoshi, which would you like to go with? Toronto, I figured. We still have the Yankees out there, which are a $225 team. We still have the Baltimore Orioles out there, which is a very expensive team at about $100. And we still have other high money teams like the Houston Astros. So we'll do it again. Choose two, pick one. Starts off at, we'll keep it at 89. As long as the Yankees are in play, we'll keep it at 89. Otherwise, once the Yankees go, I'll drop the price after that. Let's go ahead and probably take the top few people in this one. Do it again. Choose two, pick one. We have the following teams still left: Cleveland, Houston, Baltimore, the Angels, Miami, New York Yankees, Oakland, San Francisco, St. Louis, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a good team. DJ Combat, that's Richie, right? He's got a $90 bid. Drew Law's at 95, so he'll currently go first unless DJ Combat passes him up. DJ Combat does pass him up, but he's at 96. I missed the super chat. Let me go back and double check that. Let me first end this one officially. So we've got two this round. It's going to be Drew and Richie. Richie's at 96, so you can go ahead and pay. And Drew, you're going to be second at 95. You can go ahead and pay. And then we'll go ahead and get these two spots sold and check the super chat. LMB and Chackies, you guys can wait a minute until the next round here and bid. Mr. Superfractor is in the house. Says, keep it up, Jabs. Great for the hobby, and I love the consistency. Bowman is the best product. Excited for this. The best product. Jumbo's going to be a good one. Jumbo's seemingly where all of the good stuff is at. Drew is paid. As soon as Richie pays, we'll go ahead and let you pick your team from the randomizer. Then we'll start ripping all these jumbo boxes open to see what we can find. It's going to be a grand total of 12 autos. I'd like to find a Paul Skeens auto tonight. That would be nice. As soon as Richie gets that payment over, I know Drew is paid. But since he beat you, Drew, we got to let him go first, just in case the Yankees are pulled as one of the top two teams, which is a good chance that one of you two are going to end up with the Yankees. All right, James, thank you very much. Still waiting on Richie here. Richie will give you another 30 seconds, then we'll have to leapfrog you in the order just because we've been waiting around for a while. And we want to get this moving along. The mix says, Eric, I wish I was you and had summer vacation off. I'm staff, so I don't get summer off. All right, we're going to put 30 seconds on Richie to pay, and then Drew's going to take the spot, and then we'll just flip-flop them. Because I think we've waited for a couple minutes here and it hasn't come in. This is waiting for Richie to pay. That's a DJ. DJ Combat. All right, Drew is paid, so here we go, Drew. Are you ready? Give you the first crack at the Yankees. Here we go. So, Drew, would you rather have the Giants or Tampa Bay? Both are pretty good teams. Giants and Tampa Bay. Let me know which one you'd rather go with. Giants, good pick. They're a $90 team. So Drew gets the Giants, and we'll back out of this. And Richie's payment now has come through. So here we go. Randomize it for Richie. And please have that ready to go. So, Richie, would you rather have your pick of the Angels or Tampa Bay? The Los Angeles Angels or Tampa Bay? I don't know if you're on a massive delay or what. So please have it ready to be picked within like 30 seconds so we can continue moving along here. Otherwise, I can always just pick for you and choose the team that is what I would deem to be better. What's the better team? Well, DJ Combat, I will tell you that the Angels are a little bit less than Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is listed a little bit higher because of their prospects. But the Angels, you have Mike Trout as a possibility from the base set. It's up to you, man. I did have Tampa Bay as slightly higher on the list. The Yankees are still out there, so which one do you want to go with? All right, he's going with the Angels, so we'll put Richie's name on the Angels, and we'll move back into this. Staying at 89 as long as the $225 Yankees are out there. Here we go. Jason Dominguez, he's the big guy, and George Lombard. So as long as Dominguez and Lombard are out there, the Yankees big spot. It starts off at $89 though. Choose two, you get to pick one of them. Whoever goes first gets the first randomizer, second the second, and so on. Got a pretty good chance of someone pulling the Yankees here as I take the Angels out. Drew's at 100. We have Baltimore, Cleveland, Houston, Miami, Yankees, Oakland, St. Louis, and Tampa Bay. So there are decent teams left. Drew is at 100. Chris, Ryan are all in. Let's go ahead and clear this off, and then we'll get the correct order here. Or you guys can go ahead and send on in. We have first place is LMB at 106. You can send in. After LMB, we've got Drew at 100. You can send it on in. Then Ryan Luisa is at 95. You can send it on in. And then we'll just take the top three. How about that? Because I don't want to, like, I could easily say, okay, all 7 of you pay, but then I want to make sure that whoever pays 89 doesn't end up with the Marlins. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to take the top 3 because then I can lower the price down if the Yankees go to be more fair. I mean, if you really wanted to have a go at it, you could, but I'm just trying to be fair here. So LMB, Drew, and Ryan Luisa. Once those payments come in, we'll continue randomizing here for these jumbos. Ryan Luisa is paid, and Drew is paid, so we're waiting on LMB. So we'll give you 45 seconds to pay, and then we're gonna have to skip your spot and go to Drew because it's just kind of like, oh, there he goes. Lawrence Berman has paid. All right, good. So Lawrence Bourbon, here you go. Pick your team out of these. DMB, that'd be cool. All right, Lawrence, what do you want to go with? I know who you're taking. Lawrence is probably going to take the Yankees, right? I'm just going to put you on them right now. I don't even have to ask. So Lawrence off the list. Mr. Superfractor says, let's rip it. Still some good teams there with Baltimore, Houston, and Tampa Bay. Drew gets the next one. Drew, would you like Miami or Baltimore? Drew, you don't even have to tell me. I know it's going to be Baltimore. They're a $100 team. So Drew gets the $100 team there. We'll take them off. If you really want Miami, I'll do it, but I'm trying to give you the best bang for your buck. And then Ryan Luisa with the next two. Ryan, would you rather have Tampa Bay or St. Louis? Okay. You didn't get, at least you didn't get like Miami and like, I don't know, Cleveland or something like that. These are actually two of the best teams that are left. Tampa Bay and St. Louis. He wants Tampa Bay. So Ryan Luisa will have Tampa Bay. Thank you very much. We'll take St. Louis off the list. We have 5 teams left now. Yeah, Oakland's pretty good too. Now I'm going to drop it down from 89 to 40. 40 bucks. So cutting it more than 50% off now. It is choose 2, pick 1. 45 will get the job done. We have Houston's the best team left. They're an $80 team. $40 is the reserve. And all the other teams are between 30 and 40. So if you don't get Houston and end up with a $30 team, you're not going to be too much out for a chance at the Houston Astros. Oh yeah, he did take Tampa Bay. So St. Louis is still out there. You're right. I fixed it. Thank you very much. Big RR is at 46. Chris is at 47. Okay, we'll clear this one off. Dylan Johnson's at 48. All right, so the official order on this one is going to be Dylan at 48. You can go ahead and pay. Chris Costello at 47. You can pay. You'll have the second randomizer pick. And Big RR, you can go ahead and pay. You'll have the third pick. Then we'll just be left with 2 teams left over, and then I'll just auction them both off starting at $1. And then we'll get ripping these open. And we'll probably be here until about 12:30. Last day of school tomorrow. So Dylan has paid. Thank you very much. So we can go ahead and get you started. Dylan Johnson. Let's see. Let's see your randomizers. You're the first one here. Would you rather have St. Louis or Miami? Robert has paid. Big RR. I'm guessing that you want St. Louis. Chris Costello is paid. And I'm right. He wants the Cardinals. So Dylan Johnson. We'll take St. Louis out of the randomizer. And next up, it's going to be Chris Costello. Here you go. Chris, would you rather Houston or Miami? Chris Costello. I bet you take Houston, right? I'm just going to put your name on it. Unless you choose otherwise. Houston or Miami. And Big RR, Cleveland, Miami or Oakland. You can choose Cleveland or Miami. You can let me know which one you want to go with. Robert for the last one. Cleveland or Miami. Yeah, I'm liking the Pirates of Skeens. Chris wanted Houston. I figured you'd take them. They were an $80 team with some great prospects in there. Big R says, I'll take the Indians. All right, so we only have 2 teams left. It's Oakland and Miami. Last one. Choose two, pick one. Basically, it's whoever gets the first bid gets to take Oakland. Second bid gets Miami. Maybe I should just do it one at a time because Oakland's a decent team, and we'll start off with Oakland. Oakland is up for grabs. Maybe we'll get a Mason Miller. Oakland first starts off at $1. You get every single card from all these jumbo boxes. Warren is at 25 on the Oakland A's. Big RR's at 30. 30 is the high on this one. Yeah, and you get any weirdo cards if there are any. That's true. All right, we will clear this one off. And we've got the Oakland A's going to Casey Vaughn at 33. No, Greg has it at 35. So, Greg, you've got the Oakland A's. Put your name on them. You can send over payment. And here we go, last one. It is the Miami Marlins. Start them off at $1. You'll get all of the Miami Marlins cards from all of these jumbo boxes. Last one, and then we'll start ripping into this Bowman jumbo round. Chris starts it at $1. Yeah, there's a delay for sure. Your 50 came in a few seconds too late there for sure. 22 is the high. Big RR is in the lead on this last team available. This isn't like hooked up to the computer. That's not like the bidding just ends right there like Snap. It's just kind of like a guide to let you know when to put your final bid in if you're going to be sniping. And then I come over here, I just type the word N and I just hit enter. And then it takes like a second or two to pop up on the official chat log. There it is. And so this one is going to go to Big RR. So Robert, you can send it over for Miami. Thank you very much. And let's go ahead and get ripping. Bowman Jumbo time. Break BJ2 Bowman Jumbo round 2. A's have some nice prospects, says Mr. Superfractor. Let's see what we can do. We'll do it like 3 packs at a time. Alrighty, here we go. Chris says, I have the Cubbies in this one. We have a case hit right off the bat. It's the anime, 1955 anime card. I think it's worth like 50, 60 bucks. It's Corbin Carroll. Right off the bat, that's going to go to the Arizona Diamondbacks, Mark Allen, with that one. So, Mark Allen, congratulations. Case hit right there. There's a Dylan Cruz. Who's got that? That's going to be Richard Grigg getting all of the Nationals. So, I love that Dylan Cruz. We take out all Ellie De La Cruz cards and get those sleeved up. Another Ellie De La Cruz, Bowman AI. We're going to have autos, 3 autos per box. They're all going to be chrome autos, and hopefully there's going to be some bangers in here. We might have one coming right here. Not quite. It's Colt Emerson, number to 399, and there we have our first one. It's J.D. Gonzalez for the San Diego Padres, which would be for Chris Dasgupta. So Chris gets the first auto of the night. Mark Allen happy with his anime case hit. I think it's like a $50 or $60 card. I saw somebody selling that exact card on Whatnot, so I went and looked it up. I feel like it may have been 60 bucks. Here's this next one. It's going to be hard to beat that Cruz out of 99 tonight. I know. That was that's a headliner for sure. Half case of Bowman Jumbos, 4 total jumbo boxes. Here's our next stack. Get that paper out of the way. There's Max Clark Jr. Caminero. It's not numbered. We haven't had too many Walker Jenkins tonight. We had a lunar glow of him. There's Arjun Namala, one of the best Blue Jays available. There's Dominguez for the Yankees. Got Marco Luciano right there. Autograph number 2 may be coming very soon. There he is, Walker Jenkins. Another Dylan Cruz. Brandon Maia right there. Another Jenkins. So now Jenkins is coming out left and right. On to the next stack of 3 packs. 2 autos left in this box. Doing them 3 packs at a time. Here's all of our paper. There's a few numbered cards here, maybe 2. Altuve, numbered to 399, and Stanley Consuegra, first Bowman, numbered to 250. So that'll go to the Mets. The Mets are owned by Thomas Pavia, so Thomas will get that one. Congrats. Like the color, the purple, and it's a position player. So that's decent. Got a Speckle Adiel Amador numbered to 150 for the Colorado Rockies, which is a good team to have in this. There's the Dominguez. Rookie of the Year favorites card. Somebody said he's back playing in the minors on a rehab assignment. I might need to start following along with his rehab if that's the case. I don't know if he's in games yet. Sometimes they work out for a while and kind of have their own little spring training. I wonder if he is playing games yet. I doubt it. I heard he wasn't going to be back until the All-Star break. He is playing 2024. He's played at A-ball and Double-A already. And he's doing well, 314 average. All right. Dominguez has played 9 games. Looking at his baseball reference page, he's got a homer, 35 at-bats, and hit 314. Strikeouts, 10 in 40 plate appearances. Isn't too bad. 25%. You'd like to see it maybe a little lower, but that's not terrible for a big leaguer. We see a lot of them up in the mid-30s. Maybe he'll be back soon. Then I wonder what when Dominguez comes back. Is Verdugo going to have his time cut down a little bit? Is Trent Grisham going to get released? There's Cesar Quintas for the San Francisco Giants. So the Giants, which were scooped up by Drew Law, I think in the choose 2, pick 1, he's got a nice first Bowman Chrome auto of a position player. There's Wyatt Langford. We've got a shimmer of Colton Ledbetter, which is going to be numbered to 125. And that concludes box number 1 of these jumbos. Austin says, hope that JD, Jason Dominguez, comes back swinging. Yeah, that'd be nice if he makes a big impact. It's been a holding pattern for his cards since he got hurt. It dipped a little bit, but usually with Tommy John surgery, position players come back pretty much full strength. You saw Bryce Harper had Tommy John. He came back real quick. Harper may have set a record for the fastest recovery time from Tommy John surgery. I think it was like single-digit months, like 9 months or something like that, maybe less. Here we go for this next one, Dylan Cruz in this first stack, box number 2. Jackson Holiday. Too bad we're not talking about Jackson Holiday more. If only he could have been successful. This Walker Jenkins, they picked, I guess, the worst possible time to bring him up. Just when he hit the ball, he could not find a hole. Couldn't buy a hit. Now everyone thinks he sucks and is a big bust. I don't want to give up on him just yet. We've got Ryan Clifford, numbered to 150. Harper go back to his original position. I don't know. Does he just stay at first base? I mean, he's still relatively young, but I mean, he's getting up there. He's getting into his 30s. Can't really play outfield forever. John says, does anyone else think Jab's trash can's absolutely enormous? It's a 39-gallon or 33, 39-gallon, something like that. It's a big black trash can. It usually can handle about maybe like 2 breaks worth of stuff. I did buy an extra trash receptacle to put out every week because one was not cutting it. Ryan wants me to refresh the stream. He's having issues. Anybody else having issues with audio or anything like that? I can refresh it if it's across the board. If it's just Ryan, then he might just need to refresh. Charlie Blackman's still out there, and Charlie Blackman has a lot of ground to cover. Colorado's got the biggest outfield by surface area. All right, we'll refresh after the stack. First, we have Brooks Lee to 499. We've got Gino Groover to 499 for Arizona. That's another hit for Mark Allen. Look at this. Dylan Cruz for Richard Grigg. Congratulations on that one. It's the first Dylan Cruz parallel of this round. Let me hit the refresh button, and we'll do that next stack. Hopefully that took care of it. Next stack in box number 2 of the 4. Get the paper out of the way first. We've got Isaiah Drake, numbered to 399 for the Atlanta Braves for Drew. There's another Dylan Cruz. Had a lot of Dylan Cruz tonight. Next autograph is Jared Dickey, numbered to 499 for the Kansas City Royals. This one is also for Drew. So, Drew, congratulations. Refractor first Bowman is always a nice one. Ellie once again. Another Ellie on the Rising Infernos. How many stolen bases is he at, by the way? I'm rooting for him to get to 100. Last time I checked, I think he was still at 31, so hasn't stolen anything in a little while. No stolen bases since May 23rd. He's only gotten 1 hit since then, so that might have something to do with it. He's been walked a few times, though. He's been actually walked 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And no stolen bases, despite being on base 6 times. Surprising. Hopefully, health-wise, he's okay. He was running like wild there for a while. 4 stolen bases in that one game a couple weeks ago. John says, you might want to buy a lottery ticket tomorrow, Drew. Here's Anudis Mordon for the Baltimore Orioles. You know who's got them? It's Drew with another one. So Drew getting them all. Interesting signature, by the way, on that Anudis Mordon. Almost looks like he was trying to create a logo or something for a company. There's Dominguez. Another National Lunar Glow. Is it going to be Dylan Cruz again? It's not. It's going to be Elijah Green this time. And now we are on to our next box. Officially, 2 boxes left tonight. Was it a Jewish star? It was. I think it was just his name. It almost looks like a star. I wonder if he could have like just continued the star and made it like an upside down M. It's a weird signature. It's like he's being lazy and just putting his initials, but at least he's trying to be somewhat creative. I would rate that auto still probably like a 2 out of 10. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's not good. Remember, what was that guy? Shurton Newton or something like that? Shervin. He used to put dollar signs in his name. That was interesting. I don't think he ever made the big leagues. AC. I feel like I've seen that one before. I think Tyler Megill has a terrible one. There's Carson Rucker. First Bowman for Detroit. That one's going to go to DeJuan Cornelius. There's Ellie once again. Lunar Globe coming up. This time it's going to be Isaiah Drake. And Mr. Chest here, Tyler Megill. It's literally just a little curly Q. Another Dylan Cruz paper. There is 3 stacks left in this next box. Yeah, it was really bad, especially when you can compare it to his regular signature. Yeah, Jumbo doesn't do all that great with numbered cards. Usually a couple per box. So if you like numbered cards, you're probably better off going retail. There's Dylan Cruz. Any spots left for the Pick Your Team of Platinum Anniversary? Yeah, there's some. That Pick Your Team round 3, I think, is still like 8 or 9 spots away from going. Let me see. Scroll over to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually 13. So that one's not going to go tonight. We'll force it to go next week. That'll be on the forced list. We'll make it go. There's Jason Dominguez. Here comes a hit. It's going to be Garrett Forrester to $3.99. There's Dominguez, Rising Inferno insert card. That is a nice design, the Rising Inferno. Here we go, next stack, right here. Here's the papers. We've gotten plenty of Ellie De La Cruz rookies out of this run so far. Walker Jenkins as well. Paul Skeen's first is in Bowman draft from last year. Here comes a couple numbered cards. It might be 3 total hits altogether. We've got Matt Olson to $4.99 for the Braves. We've got Jared Cerna, first Bowman Chrome Auto. Right after it, the Cerna is going to go to Lawrence Bourbon and Matt Shaw right after that. I really want to do that HTA case. I might force that one next week along with maybe the Platinum Anniversary. Yeah, HTA's that's a good one. It's just all autos. There's some good teams left too. Texas and Toronto are left. The Pirates are left. The Yankees are left. Milwaukee's left. Here's the next hit, Max Clark. It's going to be numbered to 150 for the Detroit Tigers. Tigers were picked up by Dewan Cornelius in this round, so congrats on that one. More hits coming here. We've got Eric Bautista, numbered to 50 for the Colorado Rockies. That goes to Richard Warden. So, Richard, congrats on the numbered gold shimmer auto. Haven't had a huge multi-$100 autograph yet from these cases of jumbo. There's Dominguez, numbered to 125. Nice Wyatt Langford Inferno card. And we are down to our last box from this round. Box number 4. Here at, what time is it? 12:12. Getting to bed early tonight. Believe it or not, I didn't get to bed last night until probably around 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, here we go. And it was a school night too. I know. Like, what was I thinking? There's Ellie De La Cruz. Once again, he's like in every box multiple times. Please be Dylan Cruz. Please be Dylan Cruz. It is our second Dylan Cruz autograph of the night. It is a mini diamond numbered to 100. This one is going to go to Richard Grigg, who has got the Washington Nationals. We pulled an out of 99 green Dylan Cruz auto just about an hour ago from a Bowman retail box. And we hit again here in a Bowman jumbo. We'll make this into a short. If you see a subscribe button down here, make sure you tap it. We'd love to have you along for all of our videos, and we do videos literally every single day. We've had a video every single day for like 5 years now. And we're pulling stuff like this. Dylan Cruz, the big name in Bowman, and we've got his autograph right here for Richard. Congrats, Richard. Put that in the winner pile. Man, it's been a Dylan Cruz night yet again. I wonder what that goes for. If the 90 out of 99 was a $600-something card, this would probably be about the same, as it is numbered to 100. The mini diamond Dylan Cruz. Great card right there. Congratulations. Let's see what else. That is a solid hit. I have to make a short out of that one. Got Jackson Chourio numbered to 499. Where did that come out? Like 148 minutes or so. We got 3 hits tonight, or three shorts. Austin, did you grade your Cruz autos? Yeah. How'd they come back? Got 3 stacks left before we wrap it up tonight. I'm gonna get my computer plugged in here because it's almost dead. Need it for my last day of school tomorrow. Go through and check all the final grades. Close up shop for the year. Got to label everything in my classroom, like anything that's movable. Got to put a little post-it note on there with my name and room number on it, because they take everything out into the hallway and do a deep clean of the room. 10 on the speckle and 9 on the gold shimmer. Very nice. That's awesome. Here comes another one, Carson Rucker. I think that's the second Carson Rucker we've had. So great one right there. For the Detroit Tigers, that one's going to DeJuan Cornelius. There's one autograph left in this box now. We already got Dylan Cruz. Wouldn't it be nice to find a second Dylan Cruz? It's happened before. We've actually hit his autos in back-to-back packs from the same box. There's a good hit for the Yankees. George Lombard, numbered to 150 for Lawrence. So Dylan Cruz, Ring of Fire, Inferno card. 2 stacks left. One autograph left to be found. Here comes purple, and it's Termarr Johnson, number to 250 for the Pirates. Not a bad card, but Termarr needs to start doing something in the minors. He's been hitting not even his weight. Unless he gets hot, we'll see if he can turn things around. He was our first overall pick, and he was also the cover boy of Pro Debut. So, you know, we're all expecting him to be good. Checking on his stats right now. He is currently hitting 193, so it's actually come up a little bit. He's at high A ball, so it's not like he's in a super tough league. Hopefully he can turn things around. We saw Dominguez struggling mightily at Double-A last year, and then he really turned things around. Here's the final autograph. It's Carson Rucker yet again. That's 3 Carson Rucker autos from these 4 boxes, which is pretty crazy that they keep throwing that one in here. There's Dylan Cruz, Chrome, and we've got one final stack before we say goodnight. It's 12:19 in the morning on Wednesday. By the way, little poll. I want to put a little poll up for those of you that are still around about how you say Wednesday, because Sophia and I go back and forth. How do you pronounce Wednesday? Here's your choices in the poll. Do you pronounce it Wednesday with like D-A-Y, or Wednesday? Wednesday or Wednesday? She noticed that ever since she moved out here, she made it a point to say, why does everybody say D on the end of their days of the week? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? What is with that? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe it's just a southwestern Pennsylvania thing. Sophia comes from Pittsburgh. But like when we were in church on Sunday, the assistant pastor was reading through some announcements. And he's like, yeah, on Tuesday there'll be this. Then Friday there'll be that. And she just she like looked over at me and just was like, yep. Everybody around here says D. I feel like I say day. I'm pretty sure I say day. Team break Tuesday. I definitely say day. I'm gonna say team break Tuesday. We've got a Vladdy to 250. Drew says it's a southern thing. I also say winda. So I don't know. Maybe there's some southern drawl coming up this way. We're kind of out in the kind of near the mountains. Looks like 12% of people do say the D's. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's a Dominguez as we wrap this one up. Walker Jenkins in there as well. No more autographs. We already got all the autos. We're just finishing this one up. All right, Marcelo Mayer, the last one in there. So that's all we have for you for tonight. Thank you very much for participating, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the breaks of Bowman Retail and Platinum Anniversary. We'll come back and do more Platinum Anniversary next week. I don't think there's any new releases next week. So we've got some mixers that I put together that we can run next week. Also, I will probably force, I'll pick 2 of these to force next week. Probably the HTA and Platinum Anniversary 3. Maybe we'll add another round of Platinum Anniversary, a random round as well. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go get some sleep for the last day of school tomorrow. And then that's it. We'll be off for the rest of the year. Can't believe it. Well, not rest of the year, but rest of the summer. It'd be nice to be able to sleep in every day, because I'll probably be staying up super late working on sorting and shipping and all that stuff. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Drew says, see you Thursday. All right.